MMA legend Rampage Jackson has a son called Raja Jackson, and what I'm about to show you, in my opinion, is blatantly attempted murder, and I believe that Raja Jackson should go to jail for a very long time. I'm not talking about months, I'm not talking about a couple of years, I'm talking 30 to 40 years at least, for what I consider to be blatant attempted murder from Raja Jackson. I think that Raja Jackson, and what I'm going to show you in today's video, is going to show you everything, okay? I have every moment, every bit of context, every single thing that happened in order, okay? Even some other moments here that I'm going to show you that a lot of people haven't even seen yet about this whole situation, because everyone's only reacting to this. But by the end of this video, you are going to find it very hard to disagree with me when I say that Raja Jackson is a dumb animal that belongs in a fucking cage for the next 30 to 40 years. End of discussion. I'm going to go through this video with you right now. It's probably going to get age restricted, but I'm going to play it. And I don't know if I should play it in slow-mo because that might add insult to injury. But I'm going to show you what this Raja Jackson guy did to this pro wrestler. He was a streamer. He went to the pro wrestling event. And this is what he did to the guy. This is the clip that originally went viral. Let's let it play. End of discussion. You are a dumb animal that does not belong in society. You have forfeited that right because you have proven yourself as an unevolved human. Go sit in a cage for 30 to 40 years where you fucking belong, you dumb animal. End of discussion. That is attempted murder. I am going to give you context for this whole situation, but Raja Jackson, the son of Rampage Jackson, is a dumb, unevolved animal with no understanding of thought process of anything, and he belongs in a fucking cage for the rest of, I don't know how long, the next few decades at least. In my opinion, this is attempted murder, okay? We're going to go through the context of this, which we don't even need to go through, regardless what happened, unless this guy over his shoulder just did that to him. There is no excuse for this behavior. Unless this guy over his shoulder just did exactly that to someone Raja Jackson knows or loves, or someone who is Raja Jackson, unless this guy did it to Raja Jackson before Raja did this back to him, there is zero excuse. Zero excuse. I'm going to go through some things here. This is where it began, okay? By the way, about 30 or 20 unanswered punches. We're going to get back to that in a second. This is where it began. Raja Jackson almost gets into a fight. Can't spell these retard clippers. Honestly, I'm losing faith in humanity the more I've tried to find context for these clips. I hate the world so much. Raja Jackson almost gets into a fight after a wrestler smashes a drink on his head. This is where it began. Raja Jackson is at a pro wrestling event. I don't know if it's pro or amateur, but they're doing like the knockoff WWE stuff. Okay? And he goes to an event with his stream, and this guy does this to him. Okay? And this is the guy that is hoisted over his shoulder in this clip. This is earlier in the stream. Okay? So this is where it begins. Let's let it play and we'll break it down.
You don't know me? Hell no.
You don't know me? Hell no. So Raja gets in his face. This guy gets in his face and he's like, you don't know me? Like that. He goes to pick up this can of drink where my mouse is right now. This is an empty can of drink. Empty. It is a gimmick, fake can of nothing. Absolutely nothing. It has no weight to it. It has no nothing. It is a wrestling prop. Let's let this play.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, I think that's a...
He loads it up. He puts his hand on Raja's head. Cracks a can of nothing over Raja's head. He is a pro wrestler and a streamer with his camera crew has showed up to the pro wrestling situation. So he's doing a bit. This is blatantly him doing a bit, and I'm going to prove to you it is in a second based on what is said afterwards. By the way, before Raja did this to him, they shook hands and made up. In this clip, I'm going to show you as well. I've got everything. This guy, no matter how hard this looks.
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, hey, I think that's a little.
It may have hurt as much as a little bouncy ball bouncing off the side of his head. There is no impact on that. He smashed a fake can of drink full of vapor and air on Raja's head. It's a wrestling gimmick. It's like getting hit with a fake glass bottle. Sure, it's mildly inconvenienced, and Raja did not know this was going to happen. So fair, he could get angry about this, in my opinion. There are many, if he would have punched this guy back, need to make that clear. If Raja Jackson would have immediately hit this guy in the face and knocked him out, I would have said self-defense. He don't know that's a prop. He's not involved in this. You can't just assume that he is. That's self-defense. Need to make that clear. If he would have swung back at this guy here, after having no idea that he was going to do this pro wrestling bit on him, absolutely justified response, in my opinion. In fact, if he would have got into the cage and just slammed the guy and knocked him out and then went, oh, fuck, I knocked him out, he probably would have gotten viral anyway. People would have said, oh, he slammed him, he didn't mean to KO him. He's just like his dad. He probably would have went viral. The 20 or 30 follow-up shots are where I completely disagree with this situation. And that's what we're going to go back to in a second. But look at this. Smashes him on the head. Air comes out of it. There's no liquid in that can. There's no weight to that can. It's a fake prop.
Oh, you don't. Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah.
He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down. Is what this fellow wrestler that grabs the hand of this guy, who's a wrestler, says to him. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down. Raja gets in his face. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? You just hit me with what? Sure, it wasn't a full can of drink, but he hit him with something, and Raja didn't expect it, so he's going to feel a type of way about it. Absolutely justified as of right now. But listen to what the guy that holds this guy's hand just said.
Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah.
He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down. So this guy is a wrestler that thinks Raja is in on the bit. Just like how Randy Orton, if he knew I Show Speed was coming to a WWE event or wherever he's wrestling at now, I don't know how it works, would maybe start a little interaction with Speed and hit him with a fake glass bottle. That's what this guy thinks he's doing. And you know what? I Show Speed would fucking roll with it because he's not a dumb animal that belongs in a cage. Okay? I Show Speed would fucking roll with it and he wouldn't attempt to murder him later in that stream. Then listen to what happens. After he says he's not a worker, bro, calm down.
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
You're good. I think the guy's regretting, like, oh shit, this guy didn't know this was going down. Starts grabbing him a bit.
You gonna sell it? Yeah.
You gonna sell it? That's what he said. Are you gonna sell it? Are we gonna make this happen? Are we gonna make a bit out of this? You gonna sell it? Selling in WWE or in professional wrestling is when someone gets hit by a fake move. It's all fake. We all know it. And then they go all over the place. Oh, that really hurt me. They're selling that they're in pain. They're convincing the audience that they're in pain. Okay? And that's what this guy says. He's like, oh shit, this guy's not a worker. As my guy just said, he doesn't want to be a part of this. Like, you're a streamer, come into a pro wrestling event.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
You're good. He grabs him, maybe a bit aggressively, but he's also got to watch for himself here as well, because now he's thinking, oh shit, this guy might chin me. He wasn't in on this.
You gonna sell it? Yeah.
You gonna sell it? Like, you're gonna be a part of this gimmick? I just hit you with a can of fucking air. A can of air.
Not a fucking worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Nah, I will fuck him up, bro.
I know you will. We're good.
I will
They calm everything down.
fuck him up, bro.
I'll fuck him up.
I don't play that shit.
Sorry about that.
Nah, I will fuck him up,
I
bro.
know you will. I got
And this guy's trying to calm him down. I know you will. I got you. I know you will.
you.
I do not play that shit at all.
Nah, I got you.
And this guy's got this look. I do not play that shit at all. He's angry. He's furious. If he would have knocked this guy out in that moment, I wouldn't be making this video. It's the start of it that makes me make this video. That's attempted murder. If he would have knocked the guy out right here, the second he hit him with that can, this video don't get made. Then this happened. Okay? Beyond everything else I've shown you so far, this also happened. Okay? And this is something that no one is including in their overall recap of what happened. This happened right after that moment.
I apologize. I appreciate it.
This guy, I apologize, man. This is the guy. This is the guy dead on the ground nearly from Raja Jackson. I apologize, man. Reaches out his hand. Raja says, I appreciate it, man. Listen.
I apologize. I appreciate it. I didn't know. I thought you were a worker.
I didn't know. I just thought you were a worker. Psycho Stu thought Raja was a wrestler and that they were setting up a storyline. He said, I didn't know. I thought you were a worker. And then he says something about the camera crew. You got the camera and, you know. He apologized. They shook hands. They de-escalated the situation to nothing. Okay?
I get it.
I get it! Raja Jackson. I get it. I get it. He just said that, right? Let me go through this whole thing again.
I apologize. I appreciate it. I didn't know. I thought you were a worker.
I apologize. You know, it's okay. I thought you were a worker. You know, I saw the cameras and you know.
I get it.
I get it. Raja Jackson. I get it. Quote. Put that in quotes.
So, we're going to work it out where he's going to come out on your mat, Zeus.
We're going to work it out to where he's going to come out on your mat, Zeus. Or Stu, or whatever he called him. Zeus, I guess. We're going to work it out to where he's going to come out on your mat. So they planned for Raja to get involved in the wrestling match, where probably they wanted him to like clothesline this guy, build the story, do it for the stream, do it for the numbers, go out there, clothesline the guy in the cage, throw a couple punches. Who cares if it hits him or not? Just don't kill him. Don't actually try and kill this guy. Obviously, you dumb animal. And that's what this guy comes in and says. This is the guy that calmed him down before.
Come out on your mat, Zeus.
We're going to have him come out on your mat, Zeus. That's what we're planning on doing.
Well, he's going to come out on your mat, Zeus. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I know you keep thinking we're working, but we're always working.
I get it. Yeah.
I get it, Raja says again, after they've apologized and calmed down. Then he leaps into the cage in the middle of the wrestling match, okay? Apparently he was told to join in. They're going to have him come on in a moment and get, you know, and get back at Stu for this. They're going to build this into something, obviously. Jumps into the cage, okay? While Stu is wrestling someone else. The guy gets back up against the cage. Raja's behind him in the cage now, as you can see. Picks him up, dunks him. Dunks him unconscious in his head. If Raja Jackson gets back up right now, you could put this down to, he doesn't know what he's doing. This is why you don't have amateurs in a wrestling ring doing stunts like this. If he backs up right now, after seeing this guy unconscious, and says, oh fuck, he probably would have gone viral. Edits would be made about him and his dad next to each other doing the same slam. He doesn't stop there. This dumb animal that doesn't belong in fucking society because he's an unevolved, dumb fuck who belongs in a cage, then sees this opportunity while this guy's out cold, jumps on top of him, bang, massive shot to the underside of the jaw. Bang! Another massive shot on the chin. I'm going to go to the other angle because you can see it landing clear. Okay? You can see it landing clear. He slams it. Jumps up. Smash. Right on the guy's jaw while he's unconscious. Might not have been completely out yet. He definitely is now. Okay? He takes mount against the guy. By the way, Rampage Jackson's son, Raja Jackson, he wants to be an MMA guy. He's training MMA. Okay? Massive haymaker on the chin. Full mount. Chimaev would be jealous. Chimaev would be jealous of this shit. Massive shot right on the chin of an unconscious man. Stop now. Maybe you didn't know he was unconscious. Even though you've trained and you know what that looks like. You dumb animal. Bang. Another shot right on the guy's chin. He's unconscious still. Bang. Another shot on the guy's chin. Bang. Another shot on the guy's chin. Bang. Another shot. Dumb animal. Get in a cage. You dumb cunt. You're 25 years old. Another shot. Another shot. Whiffs. Barely. Bang. Straight on the jaw again. Pushes up. More shots. On an unconscious man. You are a murderer in the process right now. You are attempting murder. You dumb animal, get in a cage. I cannot express that enough. Certain people don't belong in society with us. End of discussion. And he is one of them. This is a dumb animal with no frontal cortex. End of discussion. Whatever that thing is in the front of your brain, if that made me sound even dumber. Whatever that thing is that makes you have reason and logic, this dumb animal don't fucking have it. Another big shot on the chin. Another big shot on the chin. These pussies, by the way, who are in there, are not stepping in when they need to. Another big shot. And he throws that one, but he gets held back by the guy's arm. So he readjusts. I've got another arm free I can try and kill him with. I'm a dumb animal that needs to be in a cage. Now. Another big shot. Guy starts pulling him off. No, more. I'm more of an animal. I'm a dumb animal. Put me in a cage, please, police. Put me in a cage, please. How do I prove it to you that I don't belong in society? This is how you prove it. Massive shot to the body. He's mixing it up on him. Full mount. Goes straight back to the head after this. Watch. Bang, bang, bang. More. They try and stop him again. The ref is still there like an absolute idiot. Probably got autism. He's doing a wrestling event. Who cares? They're all pussies, you know what I mean? That's why they're faking it. Bang! Right on the guy's chin again. Get off of me. Pink hair guy comes in. Red hair guy comes in. From out of the ring. He's had enough. He's going to attempt to save this man's life before Raja kills him in the fucking ring in front of children. Goes to him. Tries to take the back. Raja ends up now targeting him instead. He takes the brunt of it and he starts wrestling with Raja up against the cage while this man is, for all we know, dead on the canvas. He's not. He lives. Not after they had to do a lot to try and get him back. Raja Jackson is an animal that belongs in a cage. I don't care what people are calling me racist. I said this on Twitter. I said this. Dumb animal with no impulse control. That's what I said. Yeah, fuck it, he deserved the spinning kick in sparring. I've seen the whole situation, and the wrestler literally used a gimmick drink at Raja Jackson's head after saying, "Are you going to sell it?" Which may seem like I'm saying that he did it after he'd already said, "Are you going to sell it?" I now see that. This sneak response from him is attempted murder. I believe that. Dumb animal with no impulse control. I'm being called anti-black for saying that. That's where we're at now. They're getting me on racism. An absolute dumb animal with no impulse control attempted to kill someone over nothing. Me calling them that makes me anti-black. I'm racist on Twitter. I don't even want to get into that whole fucking rabbit hole because there's so many people defending him. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It genuinely is, and this needs to be called out, and he needs 30 to 40 years. People like this need to... They cannot... He's a viral streamer to children. They cannot see this and see Raja Jackson not in a cage for the next few decades afterwards. You need to set a standard in society and lock up this dumb, unevolved animal. Straight up. Insane stuff. Insane. And there's way more to it as well, by the way. Way more to it as well. So he does this. Of course, he leaps into the cage beforehand. All of this. Rampage Jackson has had something to say about this as well. The scuffle happens. Everyone jumps him, trying to push him up against the ropes. They're not swinging at him, by the way. They should be. They're not, though. They're not swinging at him because guess what? They're not unevolved animals. Dumb, unevolved animals. They're not that way. Even though they just saw you try and kill one of their friends, they're not swinging for you. They're trying to push you against the ropes to calm things down. Okay? They're pushing him and Raja's pushing back. And this guy's fighting for double legs. And they're just pushing him against the cage. This guy's whispering in his ear, calm down. You want to know why? Because the rest of these humans are evolved animals. They're not evolved animals. They're humans with a brain that belong in society. Even though they just saw Raja try and kill their friend, in my opinion, they are trying to calm him down because they're human. They're not trying to do what he just did to that guy to him. Because they're evolved humans, unlike Raja Jackson. Raja Jackson's response to this, if this don't tell you 30 to 40 years in jail, I don't know what will.
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them little bitch and fucking bit me.
I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro.
This is a dumb, unevolved animal that belongs in a cage and doesn't belong in society. He is not evolved enough in any way to be trusted walking around other human beings. If you can be rage baited by chat pressure at 25 years of age into attempted murder, get in a fucking cage for the next 40 years. End of discussion. End of discussion. You are not a child, you're in your 20s. That needs to be said as well. I'm 26. I know Dana White calls guys kid when they're 40. We need to stop this. 20-year-olds are not children on their stream. He's a 25-year-old man. I had a granddad at war at 16. We need to stop accepting 25-year-olds as he's just a kid. This is a grown adult, or at least he should be if he was able to form like other humans. This is an unevolved animal that belongs in a cage. I can't say it any other way. You are not like us. You're not like us. You're not human like us. You don't have that thing in your brain that makes you human. Get in a cage. You can't be trusted in society. Look at the way this guy's reacted. He just tried to murder someone in a ring, in my opinion. I'm playing a character.
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them's a bitch and fucking bit me.
One of them's a bitch and fucking bit me. You just tried to kill one of them. They took a nibble. You just tried to kill his friend. That's what you're focused on? Immediately evict him. Immediately evict him, bitch. Straight up. He deserved that tornado kick in sparring. We owe that sparring partner an apology. He must have known something we didn't. Straight up. Is it silly to throw in sparring that tornado kick that he got hit with, which people are using as an excuse? He got barely wobbled by a 50% spinning kick. He did not get flatline KO'd into a coma and now he doesn't know what's going on. Shut up. That is not an excuse for this at all.
Real shit. One of them's a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro.
He smashed, you're at a pro wrestling event. He smashed a fake gimmick can on your head thinking that you were a worker here to do the stream with him because you've got a camera crew with you. If I Show Speed would have done this, no, I Show Speed wouldn't have done this. If I Show Speed went to a pro wrestling event with his camera crew and the wrestlers were there, it's on. They're doing gimmicks. They're setting it up. He's going to jump in the cage. He's getting speared by Randy Orton, I think it was, really badly. Shout out to I Show Speed for being a human being. This fucking cunt is a animal that belongs in. We have horses behind wooden barriers, okay? We have barnyard animals encaged. They are not as dangerous as Rajah Jackson. They are not as unpredictable as Rajah Jackson, it seems. This is a dumb, unevolved human. Get him in a cage. I swear to God.
Real shit!
Come on, man. And then this guy starts trying to... I hate this guy, by the way. Because he's doing a whole speech afterwards about Rampage, get your ass down there. Fuck this loser of a guy. I don't even care who you are or what happened to your friend. If you've seen the clip of this other guy, he's a fucking loser.
We leaving, man. We're walking away.
But rightfully so, he's angry at Rajah Jackson. But there's another clip of him that's just like, oh, shut up, man. You're trying to make this about you. There's another clip of him. But in this context, you would think that this guy is just like sticking up for his friend, which he is in this moment.
Hey, bro, let's not take it serious. Let's go. Come on, Roger. Let's go. Let's go, Roger. Let's go. Roger, let's go.
And his cameraman saying like, let's go, Rajah. We've got to go. We've got to go, Rajah. We've got to go. Oh, hang on.
Take it serious. Let's go. Come on, Roger. I'm telling you, let's go. You listen to me. Listen to me, Roger. You need to listen to me right now, Roger. Let's go.
I don't give a fuck. You guys trying to jump me and shit?
Let's go.
You ain't gonna do shit to me, bro.
Let's go,
you can't do shit to me. You can't fuck with me, bro.
Let's go.
You can't fuck with me. Come on, let's go.
You can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. You can't do shit to me. Police can. Put him in a cage. Put him in a cage and lock the door. Hose him down now and then. Spit up mushed up apple in there for him to eat. Genuinely a danger to society. An unevolved human. I can't believe there's a 50-50 split on this on Twitter. Dumbest thing I've ever seen. This is another video that has surfaced where the refs are trying to help the veteran wrestler who is beat up. He wasn't responding for a very long time. This is him here. Being patted. They're trying to wake him up. Stay with us. Stay with us. Come on, you're in this. He's not getting up because what just happened here? All of that over a fake can of nothing smashed on his head by someone that thought it was a gimmick. This is a fake can of nothing but air. They shook hands. They made up. There is no excuse for this at all. Get in jail now, kid. Get in jail. And guess what? You're 25. You'll be tried as an adult. Even though the whole internet seems to think you're just a kid that doesn't know any better. Fucking hell, man. Absolutely insane. Rampage Jackson has responded to this. And this is where my anger comes from. Now, Rampage, of course, is going to very legally be delicate here. This is Rampage Jackson's response. I want to clear up the misinformation about my son Raja. There's none. It's on video. We all saw it. I've been confirmed that the wrestler, Stuart Smith, aka Psycho Stu, is awake and stable. Raja was unexpectedly hit in the side of the head by him moments before Smith's match. Raja was told that he could get his payback in the ring. This is not what they fucking meant, Rampage, and you obviously know that. But he doesn't want his son doing 40 years in jail. I thought it was a part of the show. Maybe shutting the fuck up right now would be a better option than this dumb shit. It was a bad judgment and a work that went wrong. It was bad judgment and a work that went wrong, was it, Rampage? Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like this. But he's there with his streaming setup. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago. He got mildly wobbled, not even dropped, by a half-power spinning kick. Should not have been throwing spinning kicks in sparring. He was mildly wobbled. No excuse for this at all. No excuse. This ain't BJ Penn crashing out. Even then it wouldn't be an excuse. From sparring only days ago and had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. Had no business doing anything close to physical contact, Rampage. This ain't getting monetized. He wanted more. They had two guys come out. This ref, by the way, you're a pathetic man. Shout out to this dude with dreads that sprung up, jumped into the ring, and pounced to save his friend from death. End of. Shout out to him. Even though he went down, Raja ended up jumping on him and trying to start with him. Shout out to him for actually trying to tame what was going on and stop the murder that was being attempted. Over a fake can of air. And you apologized and you said, I get it. I get it. Meanwhile, in his head this whole time, this dumb animal in his head is saying, I get it, and thinking, I'm going to fucking kill you. Any chance I get. Dumb, unevolved animal. Doesn't belong in society with us. End of discussion. I don't see how anyone could think anything different of this at all.
Let's go.
I don't give a fuck. You guys trying to jump me and shit?
Let's go.
You ain't gonna do shit to me, bro.
Let's go, bro.
Just a 12-year-old brain in a 25-year-old's body. Y'all ain't gonna do shit to me, bruh. These streamers, and they're pressing. You got pressed. What are you gonna do about it? It's the fucking lamest thing ever. And I swear it happened just after my generation. I'm 26 turning 27. Raja's 25. Just after my generation was the streaming, was the TikTok. These people, these new generation of humans underneath us in society right now, in terms of age. The younger generation are fucking retards. They are unevolved animals. And there are more and more of them every year in our society. And I'm noticing it. And Rampage, back to Rampage. I don't condone my son's actions at all. I'm deeply concerned with his health and the well-being of Mr. Smith. Thank you for including him. I'm glad that at the end of that you got to Mr. Smith. I hope he's okay. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened, but my main concern now is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery, okay? I apologize on behalf of this and Kick for the situation. I scroll down. Look at the top comments. I think we all understand why he did it. Anyone would have reacted the same way, but we need to help him release that anger in healthier ways. Nah, fuck Raja and fuck you too, Rampage. This is another one, but then there's another one. Free Raja and ain't no one smash a can on my head and think it's okay. I would have been back with my 9 in 2 minutes. I'm just hovering over profile pictures. It's fucking crazy. This is a crazy situation. Now, to put this into extra perspective, this is Rampage's reaction. There needs to be included this as well. Raja starts saying this on the mic before he jumps in. This is the body of the guy, by the way, after the fact.
No, they didn't tell me to fake him. They said I could hit him for real. Yeah, they allowed me to hit him for real.
That sounds like, let me get my insurance policy out before I do what I'm about to do to this guy. They did not ask you to try and kill this man in the ring of a pro wrestling match for real. Maybe they said, don't worry about trying to make it seem too authentic. You can make contact. He knows what he's doing. Maybe that's what they said to him. They did not say that. And even if they did, it doesn't fucking matter. It really doesn't matter. You are a dumb human. I wouldn't even consider human. There's nothing human about that. Are we not evolved? Are we not evolved? Are we beyond animals yet? I swear we were in the early 2000s. I swear we were. In the early 2000s, we were beyond animals. Now we're back. And we're slowly reverting closer and closer to it, I swear. I swear. Earlier this month, this is what Rampage said. But there's another clip of this. This is Rampage's reaction, by the way.
You saw it? Let me see it.
You broke his face?
Hey, is he gonna get banned for it?
Is he gonna get banned for it? Pfft, Rampage, man. He hasn't seen the video yet.
That's really bad?
It's really bad.
That's what Chad was saying.
I feel bad for Rampage in a way. Listen, you can say, it's him as a father. He wasn't there when he was growing up. Whatever you want to say. Brother, someone snapping and not having that fucking thought in their brain to not do that. I don't know how much you can put on Rampage for that. Rampage ain't never done this. If Rampage had a history of doing some shit like this in the street, maybe I'd understand. But Rampage is just as shocked. Like, what did he do? Looks at the video. They know it's bad. Make sure I don't get copyrighted here. Oh, what the fuck, man. Sneeko looks away with a bit of a nervous grin. Because look when he looks back. Your son's going to jail. Or you're going to get costed millions in legal fees. That's that look from Sneeko right there. Looks back and goes, yeah, there ain't no defending that at all. And I bet you they didn't even see the full thing. Insane, bruv. Earlier this month, this was Rampage Jackson about his son.
Rogers and his oldest son, whole life, I knew them two wasn't going to college. And my two Japanese kids, I knew that it was going to college.
Play it again.
Rogers and his oldest son, whole life.
Raja and his oldest son, or I guess Raja and his older brother.
I knew them two wasn't going to college.
He knew those two weren't going to college. Raja and his other son with the same woman.
And my two Japanese kids.
And my two Japanese kids,
I knew that it was going to college.
I knew they was going to college, but not Raja and his brother with the other woman.
So I saved up college tuition for the two Japanese kids and bail money for Roger and his brother. So
I know this is a joke, but there's a truth in all jokes. You know what I mean? There is a truth in all jokes. This is the wrestler.
Pro in 2000.
I didn't want to include this until the end because I don't want no wholesome video to tarnish the way you viewed whatever you viewed. But I'll include it at the end.
Pro in 2009. I had just got out of the military, probably about 6 months earlier. I got out of the military, I joined Knox Pro, because I needed something to focus on. I needed something to help me adjust back into civilian life. A lot of veterans, it's hard for them to readjust into civilian life coming from the life of the military. I'm an American soldier that suffers from PTSD. Being in front of a crowd, it doesn't give me as much anxiety and aggression as I thought it would. Pro in 2009.
Unless there are millions passed over, Raja is going to jail. And I want to make this very clear as well. When it comes to us unevolving as society goes on, which I'm noticing a lot of things recently. And this has really pushed me over the edge. A PTSD war veteran struggling with PTSD, bad PTSD, has more emotional control and more impulse control than Raja Jackson, the son of a millionaire that's had a streaming career fucking handed to him on a silver platter. A CTE veteran, PTSD of the war, whatever war he was in, whatever army he was in, he's got PTSD, struggling. He, who has seen the horrors of the world, most likely, in order to receive that PTSD, has more emotional control than Raja Jackson. This fucking dumbass animal. Straight up. There's no way around this. There is zero way of justifying this. Get in a cage. No one wants you around anyone. You don't belong here. End of discussion. You just proved to the world you're not human like us. You're a dumb, unevolved animal. Go to jail. Now. That's my opinion on the whole situation. That's what I wanted to sum it up with. This is the guy on the canvas. Raja getting his insurance policy out there. I don't know what to say, man. I really don't know what to say beyond what I've said. Absolute insane situation. Taken the Twitter world by storm today. Jesus Christ. Actually insane. He fled the scene, went out on the street, started getting angry in the street as well. I don't know what's going on in society. Well, get away from society, bruv. You're not like us. They're not like us. These unevolved animals. Brother, you could do... I don't understand this at all. How have you thrown away this so bad? You have a free pass at life. I actually thought this kid was all right, but I could see something. He was kind of like angry in moments, silently suppressing a lot of rage. No impulse control. No regulation of a thought in his fucking brain. Just dumb, unevolved animal shit. Get him in a cage. He's a danger to humanity. End of discussion. This guy didn't deserve any of that. If he got a smack in the face after he did this gimmick with a can of fucking air and vapor, I would understand. If Raja Jackson, after this slam, would have stood up and celebrated, and people afterwards were like, oh shit, the guy was actually out cold though, he would have been an internet sensation and no one would have cared. He chose instead, because he's not a human like the rest of us, and he's not evolved like the rest of us in his dumb animal brain, he chose to do this instead. That's what he chose to do. I will never do this to someone. I never understood hitting unconscious people. If an MMA fighter did this while a ref was trying to pull them off like that, they would be in jail as well. if a UFC fighter did this and someone tried to pull them off and they shucked them off so they could do more, they would likely face jail time as well. There would be a good chance of it. This isn't a UFC fight. This is a random dumb animal. Put him in a cage. I don't know what else to say other than that. I don't understand knocking people out like this and hitting them while they're unconscious on the ground. Where is the thought of another human? Where is your thought as a human with a brain in any heated moment? I've never thought for a second to proceed past hurting someone. If he had done something bad to Raja's family that we found out, if he had just hit Rampage with a car and was unapologetic about it, and in a fit of rage, Raja had done this. Hard to justify, but maybe you could. There is no justification for this, man. What the fuck is happening to society? This is an overall thing. The amount of people defending this, the amount of people calling me racist for this is insane. We don't need to lower our expectations of behavior in society to people like Raja Jackson. They need to raise their level of evolution to a human level, where I felt like it was before the pandemic. But we are watching a crazy shift, and there are people defending this. There are streamers laughing about it, joking about it, saying this guy deserved it. So many people are saying this guy deserved it. We don't need to stoop to them. They need to catch the fuck up or get in a cage. Evolve already. It's 2025, you dumb animal. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Toodle Pip. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Can't wait to see how Bear handles this on the Jackson pod. I am unapologetic about this. I won't be called names. I won't be called racist. I'm anti-black to call this out. I really don't care. If that's what you want to take from this, that's very telling. See you later. Goodbye. Yeah. I'll probably get more of a sentence maybe for talking about this in the UK than Raja will in the US for fucking doing it. Good.
تا یو سم نامې ها دا په نه په یو کې شو 200 ګرانه مې هم نه دی خبره کوم خدای یو خبره کوم ورو سره خبره مې خبره وایي د خبره سړی ګول مې خبره وایي هم یار مې له شي دی په تاسو په تاسو کې نو خدمات وایي کنه جوړ کړی خدای ستما وته هم تاسو دی مالیاغي په کې پیژنې تاسو مړه خو مالي میاشتې یوه نیمه ټیم به دلته والم هغه وایي چې زه درشم میاشتې یوه نیمه پس زه راځم چې ما له خپل روپۍ راکړي او یو خبره به دی یا ستاسو قسمت کې شته یا نه دې سړي له خپله مزدوري به بیا ورکوه هغه اسانه زموږ هغه اسانه
دې نه ګوري که نه لکه
بس دا خو دغه دی که نه
دا مزدور کار دی بله به یې پاسات ورکوه
پاسات نه سر خامخا چې مې هلنګه شي ورکړې څه کې پسې نه پاسات نه نه مړه نه نو چې دلته کې یو دغه دی دا تاسو نه لاندې رسي کې شکیل او موسی پېژنې شکیل او موسی اجي پېژنې د لنګو بلار په کار هم کوي د ډاګو تیا او وایي چې ته اکبر ماما وایي
هغه ډک شانه له خو نه دی مندري
او پېښې
تاجولي سره یو ورځ دلته راغلی
کېدای شي چې راغلی تور غونډه ډک دی
خړې خړې سترګې
دغه دی
مندري اجامت کوي دا ځای نه لږ داسې دغه شان
او مکه دی مکه
بس همدغه شی دی دا
ما سره نه پېژنې ما به ورته ویلي چې د هغه پاران دي د خان زمان کاکا مې یو زوی دی سره مې نو تاسو راته خپله ووایئ خیر یې میخې ته مو ګوره کومه نمونه میخه ښه کایره ښه دره ادې خلک پرې شړشم و تیل او بازاري غوړي خوري د میخې تک ته ستا خیر کورنو غوړو باندې مړه کړې ده داسې غوړي پې خوري وایي ما پې د 10 کیلو نه زیات وخوړل ما بله ورځه پورې نه پېژنده چې دا بلار به د کوو سره څه لته دروغ ما پټو جونې په ما رامنډم که د میخې کرامت ماما سره فیصله وکړه خیر
روپۍ ډېرې دي که نه
روپۍ دې څه دومره خو ډېر
والله روپۍ شپږ لکه روپۍ خو هم میخې
دا ښه میخه نه ده
نه ښه ده ولې ښه نه ده پنجاب او دې کې فرق شته که نه اجیه شي پنجاب که نه داسې کار دی که نه چې دا پی خو ما تا ته ټوله کیسه وکړه چې په ګوجر ټولې ښې میښې راتلی که نه دی به نه خوارېدو پوه شوې خو دې کې خم راځي دې کې خرابېږي روغ او رنځور ټول راځي که نه
بالکل
یو میخ هماغه شي وه په کلي کې چې د جوټې ثاني نه وه لنګه وه خو چې اوس یو میخه تا دغه حساب روغ کړی او لنګې او ما تا نه واغشم نو دې کې خو څه شر نشته دی د میخې بس بېګا لنګه شوې دی خو څه شر شته څه مونږ هم چې
شپږ ورځې پورې
که نه میخه وه لاړه ده پوه شوې هغې هغه ملګري والله لږ خفه وو والله دا میخه پې پې ډېر وسو مړه خو میخه د شپږو اوو کیلو نه مخکې نه شوله میخه تېره شوې زه مړه بس اوس ورکې که بس په بلا دې ولېږي خو داسې میخه بیا لږ پې اوږده کوي تم پې پوه شوې که نه میخه بلار به شوه او چې یو څه نمونه ځواني ده په هغه میخه او داسې غولاندې مخکې روز توغ کې وه او کندلو ته یې یوړه که نه او پنجابي دی لاس کې ورکړه که نه نو د وطن میخ هم د وطن یو لک دا 4 لکه او 2000 یې کولي بیا دلته کې ناصرپور منډی والا په 4.5 لکه روپۍ وه ای کې دغه توده او سړه راغله پوه شوې نو پی کول او نه کول دا د قسمت خبره خو د وطن باندې کانه تم خپې او مونږ هم پې پوه شوې
فرق خو پکې شته
څنګه عبدالله
به راته د دې میخې 9.5 لکه وایي چې په پنجاب کې 9.5 نه درته کمه بیه نه کوي ورته
څنګه خندانه ورانې ورسې
مړه نو په 3.5 لکه خو زاړې کېږي ښه زاړې ښه میخه درشني چې الین که نه
بس کانه پیسې څه نه چېږي دا میخه مې دله والله ټیکه هغه شته
کمه
دا چې زه تا ته ویم
پیسو نه کار روان
کورو سره دې شوړه وې ما ته وګوره چا دې مور خبرې ته غوږ کېده که نه مړه کانه زه ته چل خیمه کورو سره دې پیسې وي پیسې دې 2 ورځې پس راولېږي 3 ورځې پس عبدالله داسې ده که نه هغه هم د پنجابي نه میخه هغه شه پیسې به لیږي ورپسې میخه کورونه شوله چې دا میش 4 ورځې وله شه میخه چې بډال به شي چارې په بچیله کې ورکړې دم میخه تېره چې کوم زموږ ملګري ورته سنډا پرېښې میخه به داسې په 4 لکه روپۍ خلکو نه بچیله کېدې میخه به همداسې ځواني او داسې ښکرم نه څنګه عبدالله چا سره ده او سړی خرڅوي ضرورتمند دی ما ته بېګم وي یاره زموږ په مخ کې وډشه ده 4.5 کیلو ټی مې وکړ خو په میخه څه نمونه ځواني ده او که بس هغه خو اخري 3.5 غواړي شل ورته عبدالله مې ویلي که نه 10 درېیم ورته ویلي یې ورته 10 کې 3.5 غواړي ویله شه او چې میخه به چیرې شي چاله یې ورکړه چې په خوند دې پېښ او میخه هم نسلي میخه ده نسلي داسې ده چې پنجابي دې نه غوږونه داسې